Passionate in our worship, practical in our service, powerful is the God we serve. We are pilgrims, we are pilgrims, we are pilgrims.
Take it away from me. Take it away from me. Lord, anything that's unlike thee,
Take it away from me. Take it away from me.
all those habits that I can't break,
I can pray.
those sinful ways that I can't shake, those things that I can't seem to forget.
Take it away from me. Take it away from me.
All those habits that I can't break,
I can
those
pray.
things that I can't shake, those things that I can't seem to forsake.
Take it away from me. Take it away from me.
Lord, my heart, Lord, search my mind, and anything that you might find that keeps me from the joy that's thine.
Take it away from me.
Take
it away from me.
Lord, search my heart, Lord, search my mind, and anything that's not yours, that's thine.
Take it away from me. Take it away from me.
Lord, search my heart, Lord, search my mind, and anything that's not thine.
Take it away from me. Take it away from me. Take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away. Oh, take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away. Oh, Lord, take it away.
Search my heart.
Take it away.
Search my
Oh,
mind.
take it away
Take it
from
away from me.
Take it away from me.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away. Oh, take it away.
Take it away.
Take it away. Oh, Lord, take it away.
If it's not from you,
Take it away. Oh, take it away from me. Take it away from me. Take it away. Take it away. Oh, take it away.
I need you, Jesus.
Take it away. Oh, Lord, take it away.
Whatever is in me that's not of you.
Take it away. Oh, take it away from me. Take it away from me.
The Pilgrim Baptist Church Women's Ministry would like to invite you to meet me at the table, a special women's conference that is tailored to cultivate the bond of fellowship and to cultivate the joy of the Lord. The 23rd Psalms reads, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." Meet us at the table for a cup that overflows, where goodness and love are in abundance, and where the oil of God will anoint your life. Saturday, December 3rd at 11:30 a.m. at the Pilgrim Baptist Church, Lynette, Alabama. See you there.
Luke 15, verse number 28. It says, "But he became angry." This is New American Standard Version. "He became angry and was not willing to go in. And the father came out and began pleading with him." You can be seated. "And he became angry and was not willing to go in. And the father came out and began pleading with him." I haven't settled on a subject or a title for this, so we'll come up with one as we go. Luke chapter 15, the three parables of Luke chapter 15 is Jesus responding to the grumbling of the Pharisees and the scribes in verse 2. They're angry with Jesus because the tax collectors and the sinners have been coming to him. If we were to deal with the original language, the syntax suggests that they've made a habit of coming to Jesus. And their reason for coming to Jesus is because they wanted to listen to Jesus. But the Pharisees, verse 2, take it a little bit further. Their complaint against Jesus is that he doesn't just receive them, but he's eating with them. You see, table fellowship for the Pharisees suggested that I was embracing you. I was making you family, that I approved of you. And Jesus is sitting down to the table with people that had been disqualified from the fellowship, to show us that sometimes church folks prioritize rules more than they prioritize relationship. That they're more concerned with dotting the I and crossing the T, that they'll forsake the person because they don't come up to their expectation. But Jesus said, "I come not for the well don't need a physician. I come for those who are sick. I come to seek and to save those who are lost." And so Jesus tells three parables. I don't have time to elaborate, but he tells three parables. He tells the parable of the determined shepherd who says, I'm going to search for the one. And I'm not coming back until I find the one. And I'll at least digress enough to say that I was the one that was lost in the world. Maybe somebody in this room other than the preacher has the testimony that I was lost and the Lord came and found me right where I was. He wasn't satisfied with the 99 that was sending Pilgrim on Sunday, but he left Pilgrim and he came and found me in the highway, in the byway, in the hedge. He came and found me on the dance floor, in the gin house, in the weed house, at somebody else's house. He wasn't satisfied with the 99. But he came and he found me. And I got to take a minute early in this sermon to raise my hand to God and say, thank you, Jesus. Because she didn't have to come looking for me, but you left the 99, the determined shepherd. But then the second parable is the diligent housewife. I don't have time to go through it, but at least let me say that she was not satisfied with losing the drachma, the silver Greek coin, only worth $58, but she turned the light on, got out on her hands and her knees, and went in every corner of her house to find the lost coin. And let me at least say to you that lost coin seems to suggest to us that you can come to church every Sunday and still be lost. That you can be singing in the choir and still be lost. That you can be a deacon on the board, an usher on the door, a preacher in the pulpit and still. But he loves us enough that he says, I won't stop searching for you until I find you. Third parable. It's the longest parable Jesus ever told, the most detailed parable that Jesus ever told. I want to call it the parable of the devoted father who loves his son enough that even when the son is disrespectful, that even when the son disregards his family, that even when the son defects from his faith, he loves that boy enough that when he starts making his way home so that other people won't try to stone him to death, Daddy takes off running, gathered up the hem of his robe, tucked it down into his girdle, and ran to his baby boy, fell upon that boy's neck. So if folks started throwing stones at him, they'd have to hit the father before they hit the son. Kiss that boy on the face because the kiss suggests that he'd already forgiven him and had every intention of restoring. Y'all don't know where this is. Because just like the father did that for his youngest child, that's what the Lord did for me. When he saw me coming, he took off running. He got in a hurry to come and get me. I know. I did some things that I shouldn't have done, and been some places I shouldn't have been, and said some things I shouldn't have said. But before you could throw a rock at me, the Lord fell on me to protect me from church folks that would try to stone me to death. Lord, I wish I had a church in this room that could testify that church folks like to throw rocks at you, but the Lord knows how to wrap himself around you, rock you in the cradle of his arms. Kiss me to let me know he's forgiven me. Folks holding a grudge over you, and the Lord has already forgiven me. I don't have time to dig into that much, but this father says to the servants, he says, listen, I want you to go get a robe and put it on his back because I need to restore his dignity. He did some things in the far country that's beneath his dignity. So let me put a robe on him to restore his dignity. Bring me a ring, the signet ring, and put it on his finger. I need to give him the authority of my last name back. Put some shoes on his feet. Slaves didn't wear shoes, and I need to let him know that there's some benefits to being my child. Kill the fatted calf. Hurry up, Maurice. Kill the fatted calf. And now, this here is where I really need to start. Because when he killed that fatted calf, understand that that one cow could feed 100 people. And because meat was not a part of their regular diet, if someone kills the fatted calf and invites you to eat of the fatted calf, you can't turn down the invitation. And so people who would have stoned the boy got to sit down to the table with the boy. That made me want to run correlating scriptures. Psalm 23 said that the Lord will prepare a table before in the presence of that same people. I'm sorry, them same people. Wanted. And can I tell you what happened then? Pastor, he got so excited. He said, I need Frankie Beverly and Mays to come by the house. I need Earth, Wind, and Fire to show up over here today. Because you make me happy. We got to have, he called the band over. And called the singers over. And it got so good that they started doing the electric slide in the living room. I'm sorry, that's a little old. They started doing the cha-cha, the Cupid shuffle. The noise was so loud that the older brother coming in from the field heard, before I let you go. He coming in from the field, and he hear happy people. He coming in from the field, and he hears the music, and he stops one of the services. What's going on? I was in the field. I missed the memo. And the servant said, your brother has come home. And your father has received him. And your father killed the fatted calf. And since he killed the fatted calf, we're having a party. Everybody's singing. It's a bad boy dancing to the music. And he hears the report from the servant. I'm at my text now. And verse 28 says, he became angry and was not willing to go in. And his father came out, began pleading with him. Now this word angry here is interesting. It's interesting. It's the Greek word orgizo, O-R-G-I-Z-O, orgizo. And the reason why it's interesting is because, it has the surface definition to be infuriated, to be furious, but underneath there, it's an impulsive passion that's connected to a desire to avenge an injustice. Mother, I got a problem with that. I'll tell you why I got a problem with that. I'm almost done. My problem with this is that the older brother heard the story that his brother didn't come home and that his father has received him and that the fatted calf has been killed. So we having a party dancing to the music, and he got angry because he wants to avenge an injustice. So my question My question is, who is the older brother angry with? I want to know, why is he angry? Verse 29 and 30 tell us. He says, look, not daddy, but look, all these years I've been slaving for you. I've been slaving for you. It's Greek word doulos. I live in the house, but I'm still a slave. I'm not a part of the family. I live in the house, but I'm a slave. All these years, I've been a slave for you, and you ain't never gave me a cheap young goat. I understand. I understand. You ain't even give me enough money. Let me put it in your lap. To go to churches and get a little chicken. So me and my friends could celebrate. And here, not even my brother, but your son who disrespected you, said, I wish you were dead. Your son disregarded the family, divided the family property, and sold it off to somebody else, and went to the far country, defected from this faith, working in a pig pen. And then he had this little detail, and spent all your money with them hookers and strippers. And now he done come home broke, and you killed a fatted cat. You serve him filet mignon and he says, wait a minute. Let me say something here. Let me put a pen right here. I got about 5 minutes to finish this. He starts doing something that church people do. He starts overstating his faithfulness. He says, look, all my life, all these years, I've been on the deacon board. All these years, I've been standing at the door. All these years, I've been at this church so long, my name is on the plaque in the window. Every command you've given, I've done what you said. Let me tell you, the problem with this is that your body can be doing it and your attitude be wrong. Y'all told me I could preach what I preach at my church. I said you could be standing at the door with a nasty attitude, that you could be in the choir stand singing Zion song with a nasty attitude, that you could be in the pulpit preaching with a nasty. He overstates his faithfulness, and then he obsesses over fairness. He says, Daddy, it ain't fair. It ain't fair that I've been here and you ain't never gave me a little goat, sent me to church of chicken, get the cheap chicken. You know, the chicken with the steroids. You ain't even giving me enough money to go to churches and pick up a little churches, but when this boy comes home, you pull out the steaks and you pull out the filet mignon, you pull out the top-notch food for him. And he don't deserve it. See, y'all looking at me funny because you know that you done looked over across the field and saw your neighbor that don't go to church with a brand new car, and you were looking at the Lord cross-eyed because you don't understand how if I pay my tithes and come to church and in prayer and in Bible study, how they get blessed and I didn't get blessed. Got angry. I'm just about that. Angry. Can I tell you who he was angry with? With his father. He didn't like his brother, but he was angry with his father. Let me let the cat out of the bag. The father represents God. The older brother represents the Pharisees and the scribes, i.e. the members of the Greater Pure Missionary Baptist Church. I won't say Pilgrim Baptist, I'll just call mine. And the younger brother represents the sinners and the tax collectors that the Pharisees and the scribes were angry about. They weren't angry with the sinner, they were angry with God. Because God received the sinner. And here I am been trying to do all I can to win God's favor. And he does all of this for a sinner.
The Pilgrim Baptist Church Women's Ministry would like to invite you to meet me at the table, a special women's conference that is tailored to cultivate the bond of fellowship and to cultivate the joy of the Lord. The 23rd Psalms reads, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever." Meet us at the table for a cup that overflows, where goodness and love are in abundance, and where the oil of God will anoint your life. Saturday, December 3rd at 11:30 a.m. at the Pilgrim Baptist Church, Lynette, Alabama. See you there.
The Pilgrim Baptist Church is pleased to announce the licensing and ordination worship service on Saturday, December 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Our special guest for this event will be the President-elect of the Northeast District of the Alabama Missionary Baptist Convention, Reverend Tremaine Solomon, who is the pastor of the Spring Hill Baptist Church in Lineville, Alabama. The community is invited to attend and witness the favor of God, empowering servants and ministers being commissioned to higher levels of sacrifice and service. Please join us on Saturday, December 4th at 3 p.m. at the Pilgrim Baptist Church.
There are several ways that you can give during this season while worshiping with us from home. You may give online at PayPal by visiting www.pilgrimbaptistlynette.org/giving. You may also send payments to Pilgrim Baptist Church at P.O. Box 268, Lynette, Alabama 36863. And local residents may call the church at 334-644-4363. Please leave your name, telephone number, and address, and a member of the Deacons Ministry will contact you. During this season, Pilgrim Baptist Church will make every effort to continue to be a servant church reflecting Christ to the community.